Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. So, as you can see here, I have my bike in front of me, and whenever I'm going out, I normally just use this tank basket or basket net, and this net right here has an opening also that you can put stuff in there. I don't really like bringing a whole lot of stuff. Really, most of the time, I still just bring my license and some cash and stuff and probably a card or so, and that's enough. And like I don't really travel that far or whatever, 2 hours 3 hours out there somewhere. I don't really need to pack a whole lot of stuff, and I don't even bring like a raincoat or anything like that really, because I just find a shade somewhere to wait it out or whatever. So recently, uh, there were a couple of incidents where, man, I was soaked like crazy, during a storm or whatever. But and I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything because I can just buy stuff if I need to. So where am I leading this conversation to? Well, recently I found an item from Lazada, and this tank bag is fairly small. I think that the dimension, as far as I can remember, is just roughly about 9 by 11, and the thickness is about 2 to 3 inches and stuff. And that would work for me. When I saw that on Lazada, I was like, man, that looks pretty cool, and it's waterproof and stuff, and I can wrap it around, uh, or I can attach it to the tank. What do you call this thing? Tank frame or whatever this thing is on top of the tank of Svartpilen 401. So without any further ado, though, so you can see what I'm talking about, I got this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ROCKBROS tank bag, but it's not really like solely for the tank bag. I mean, for the tank, because some people put them on the side of the bike. Some people put it in the back side. I mean, the like a saddle on the bike. But I don't have any of those places where I can attach them and stuff. So the only place that I have this thing in mind to put on is here. Okay, so it's gonna sit just right there, just like that. Okay, so later on I'm gonna show you guys how to put this thing on. I don't know, so we can learn together and stuff. So basically that's just how it's gonna look like. So once all the straps are loosened, I'll show you that later. Once all these straps are loosened, then I can just wrap that around there and stuff, even if I still leave the net on this thing. Okay, so it's gonna look just like that. So yeah, man, I mean, let's open this thing. I mean, let's just check this thing out a little bit. So there's a snap on thingy right here. Just unsnap that, and you just unsnap that too, and you can open this thing up. Even three things to unsnap. Okay, so you can open this thing up a bit bigger, and see that the space is kind of nice. Like I said, this is just about 2 to 3 inches thick here, and then the length here now became longer, but really you don't really use that until later. So yeah, so it's just around 11 inches, and then over here it's probably right around 9 inches and stuff. So that's pretty cool with me. Okay, this is enough to put like a shirt, maybe a cell phone, maybe, or something that will get wet or whatever. But yeah, essentially this is it. I'm gonna stuff this thing with paper later on to see how it would look like. But like I said, I like it that it's just gonna be this thick, max, just like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how this thing is installed, and then obviously you can pick this thing up and take it with you whenever you know, you're leaving or whatever, you can just you still even use this like as a bag or whatever. Okay, but I got a bag for that. So yeah, let's install this, and I'll give you guys a closer look. Okay. All right. So for the time being, I removed the net because it may not make sense to a lot of people to see that there's a net there, but I'm really not using it when when this bag is on. So anyway, so as you can see here, I have to loosen the strap right here. Loosen that, and then let this thing come out. I don't know if you're seeing this, but yeah, you're not gonna be able to get that through without this thing being undone. So, um, like I said, I'm learning this thing with you, so have some patience. It may look like we need to remove this. Oh, okay. So that goes in there. So that could go in there, and that could go back there, and then that could be re-snapped there. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so let's do the other one. Like I said, guys, I'm just basically just learning how to put this thing on. This is not the official position of this thing yet. So lift this thing up a little bit, and it will go through. Okay, and then put it back in that hole. And then snap it back. We'll worry about tightening this thing up later, okay? Because there's a way to tighten them up, okay? You just have to pull these, just have to pull this thing later, okay? So that's good. So I'm gonna go to the other side. Unsnap this, same thing. Put it back in the hole. Snap it in. Just the other one. Okay. All right. Cool. So right there, we just got to tighten this thing up because this thing is not going anywhere, man. So I'm gonna put this thing somewhere in the center and then start tightening them up. Let's do this side. Let's do that side so you can see it. So once that is, see this thing right here, you can leave this thing like this thing too, because stuff will not come out anyway. Okay, see this? This Velcro is so hard, man. So that holds right there. Okay, so to tighten this thing up, okay, you just have to first get this thing out of the way. This like garter type material and stuff. Loosen this, okay? Unsnap that, see this? And then just pull, I suppose. Okay, there you go. Pull and pull. Pull that. See, it's getting tight already. I don't know where the excess is going. So the excess is going out here. Okay, there you go. It's like a backpack, guys. Nothing's too complicated about this. It's just like any kind of strap. You pull it a little bit. Okay. Here you go. Make sure you just don't want it to be too tight because it may not be even or whatever. If you're OC like me, you want all these things to be even. Okay. So let's just do that like that first. Okay. And let's do the other side. the same way. Unsnap that. Okay, get all these things out of the way, and then pull on to tighten it. Pull on to tighten it. Obviously, all the excess will be coming out on the other end. Okay. Okay. All right. There you go. It's getting tight, and then snap it. All right. We'll worry about all the excess later on. We'll just tuck those things in later. Okay. Go to the other side. Same thing basically. Unsnap that. This thing is not bad, man. I think I already told you the price, but the price here is just I got this thing for like $850. Okay, so that's good. And then this one, it's the same way. Unsnap that, and then pull. Pull. Then once you get that to where you want it, just worry about the excess later, okay? And like I said, my source is in Lazada. I'll put the link in the description so you can see it. All right, so that's good. I'm good like that, in that position, okay? Maybe able to flip this thing the other way. So there you go. You can flip it the other way too. You can snap it here and snap this thing here. And then where's that middle strap? The middle strap goes right here. And like I said, tighten this thing up later. But essentially, or basically, this is how this thing looks like, okay? When this thing has something, it will look fine. That's it, ladies and gents. Waterproof, not even above the bar of the handlebar. It's just low profile. I like that. All right, let me fold this towel real quick so you can see it stuffed with something. See that? Unsnap that, unsnap that, unsnap this. Okay, say I'm gonna put this this towel. This towel is pretty big, American sized towel. Okay, let's fold that just to kind of have something to stuff in this thing. Okay, so let's do this. See this? I'm gonna put this thing inside. This hard Velcro right here. By the way, this thing comes with more straps, like a sling bag type. All right, so see that? Let's close that. Now you're getting a nice visual. here, and then still you can tighten this thing up. Okay, this guy doesn't want to conform. Hmm. Okay, there you go. All right. So there you have it. See how good looking that thing is, man. All right, let's do a walk around of our finished install. As you can see, guys, this bag is strapped on the tank rack, and the distance between the handlebar to the bag is sufficient. It doesn't get in the way of the steering, and that is the view from the front. As you can see, all these extra straps, I will tuck them in later. It doesn't get in the way of the leg room, okay? And then still has that nice space right there, okay? So overall, this thing is a pretty solid product, man. Waterproof, and that ROCKBROS branding right there, that is reflective. All right, guys. So it was a fairly easy, very successful install. This product right here, man, if there's 5 stars, I'll do 5 stars for this product, man. This thing is super legit, dude. Like I said, it's like 850 pesos and stuff. Waterproof, reflective branding. Straps are strong. This thing right, I put the towel inside so you guys can picture how much stuff you can put in this thing. And like I said, the thickness of this is roughly around 3 inches or something like that, and the length is like 11, and then like the width is like 9. Perfect, man. It doesn't go over even to the over the handlebars. It doesn't get in the way of the steering or anything like that. It doesn't get in the way of the leg room. And man, so I'm really happy about this. You know, just so perfectly well suited for my ride and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, guys, I really appreciate that you guys are following my channel. And like I've mentioned again and again and stuff, you know, my channel is about my life, and I do more than just motorcycle riding. I also vlog about shoes and DIYs and things like that. So if you like a channel that has a variety of things that a person does, you know, like in his life throughout the entire year, day, whatever, you know, you've come to the right channel and stuff. So other than that, guys, I will put the link over to the, on the description, so you guys can possibly purchase something like this, you know what I'm saying? So until then, I'll talk to you later.